This is one case where I am regretting my decision. I'm kind of regretting my decision of going for survival. Oops. Going for survival when I should have gone for tactics, perhaps. So I want this one. Probably the health. And since we already have it, we might as well go for this. Kind of an odd batch of mutations, but it'll work. Ish. I used the tonic when I should not have used the tonic. Oh well. Mishit the button. I'll pay for it. Come on. Honestly, not that bad. But we got a blueprint. A little sloppy, but not bad. And we get cells. Woo! So what is this? When there's at least 2 enemies nearby, you gain extra damage. Well, that sounds cool. It's also at this point that I could actually decide if I wanted to go to the Slumbering Sanctuary. Let's not. We have a blueprint to find in the Fog Fjord. Let's not and say we did. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. That's a very good question. Probably if you're in range of a melee attack. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. mean, I like the Impaler anyways. Impaler's not too bad, honestly. So here's a question. Do we go for the Frost Blast instead of the Ice Bow? I don't know which one I would rather go for. What's your thoughts, everybody? Or are there any thoughts? Meanwhile, I'm going to make sure that this is back to being live. Let's... Do I have something that... You know what? Yeah, you got a good point. I was thinking, it's got damage on burning, which I have the flame turret, but... What's in the shop? I think I like my rapier a little bit better. Yeah. My rapier is a better rapier, so I will move on. Nope, don't want a cursed chest. I missed the key. Where did I miss the key? What's at the store? Ah, it's the cook store. I'll get the turkey. Nope. I need to go further up. Village key! Am I missing anything else? Nope. Alright, let's go get a blueprint. I said, let's get a blueprint. There we go. Now we just need to get... one more key. How? So you're gonna be a nuisance. But he's also dead. So yay. All diving attacks leave flammable oil on the ground, and long dive attacks cause the ground to ignite. Yes, please? It basically means that if I fall from a high enough distance that everything just burns underneath me? Yeah, I know. We could get a little bit of a bonus to tactics. Brutality. Got a key door. Admittedly, I am a little worried about the clock tower. Just a little, though. How nice of me to drop in. Where's this other door? Ah, there we go. Counter shield. I think. That's the only blueprint I have left here other than enemies. Either way, clock tower, here we go. Counter shield. How much is that? 60. Not quite enough for it. If I somehow manage it, maybe the counter shield might be a good pickup. Explosive crossbow. Eh. It's a counter shield, which probably won't be terrible. Especially now that we know how shields work. Right? Maybe? Alrighty. Magnetic grenade. Is that better than what I've got? Not really. I know there's a secret room in here that I think involves... Well, I mean, it works for all... It does help with... Okay. I need to be very careful, so give me a second if I'm not... I mean, I parry a lot of stuff, not just the, Okay, we might be strong enough to one-hit most of this stuff at least, so yay. It might just be a more powerful counter, I guess. I don't know. It does help quite a bit, doesn't it? Let's bring it up to 12. Door. Burn the ground behind them, plus damage on frozen target, plus damage on frozen target. Okay, all of these, this is a good one. I like this one. I like this one too, but I'm not going into tactics. I have like 2 in tactics, which... Eh? This might be a good replacement for the fire grenade, if anything. Also, look at that, look at that, restock cost. It does! It does scale, doesn't it? Because it does have extra damage on frozen target. I'm debating on grabbing the, this as well. But I think we'll stick with what we have. Oh no, an elite one of those? Okay. Oh, it's dead. I'll stick with what I have. Okay. We survived. We're not dead yet. Just sort of, maybe kind of sort of dead. second time I've been here. Not the easiest area. Certainly a lot more, a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's definitely a lot more stressful than, other areas have been so far. Got a pretty decent, I've got a pretty decent thing though, so I think I'll manage-ish. Phew, okay. There's a blueprint. I'm gonna go ahead and take a flask charge there. I'm not taking a curse chest here. Why is there a curse chest here? I missed a scroll of power over here. So we need to find, I think, 2 keys here? Or just the 1 key, maybe. Debatable. This is one of my favorite tracks in this, one of the favorite songs of mine in this whole soundtrack, though, I will say that much. So we need to find 2 keys. 1 for the blueprint and 1 for over here. No, I just like dinging. I just like ringing them. Ooh, heavy grenade. At least I don't think there's anything special with them. Maybe just... Hey, they sound cool. Indeed it is. A store. I think I'm pretty happy with what I have, honestly. Actually, I would not mind. I'm not as, anti-spoiler. Especially since I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Well, I'm going to end up full clearing this whole area. So I'll be able to go back and find all the bells. If there's something fancy about it. Ring them in order 1, 2, 3, 4. I will try to do that. Got the Watchmaker's Key. So we've pretty much done a full clear of the area. There's not a lot of enemies left. So let's head back and start dinging some bells, shall we? Ow. Let's not die to spikes, please. Thank you. Is there a bell back at the beginning? Does not appear to be so, so here we go. From the top! Or bottom, I guess. Oh, I never opened this door. Eh. Okay, let's take a look at one of these bells. Ow. I think I've killed everything now, so I just have to, you know, not die. Is there no bells in this tower? I feel like I missed a bell there. I can't really make many more of those mistakes. Come on, R30. Pay attention. Don't want death by spikes. I feel like I missed a bell in this tower. Okay, so I found a few bells, but now I can't find any bells. Okay, this is bell 1. At least I hope that's bell 1. There's the blueprint. We'll come back for it. Find bell 2 now. Ring them in order, huh? Because it looks like that has the same icon as the last one. How do I tell the difference between the different bells? I might have to look at this up. Look at this up. Thank you, brain. Listen to the loudness of the sound of every bell and ring them in order. Really? It might be just volume. That seems a little bit, wacky. We could try altitude. So we found one in this tower, and we found one in this tower. Let's try finding the one over here. Yeah. I'm not tone deaf, but I may as well be, as far as these puzzles go on. We got all the time we need. We just need we found 2 bells. I am more than welcome. I am more than willing, because I kind of like the, I'm trying to remember what that shield is. I think it's a little bit better than the counter shield. I don't know if there was... Was there one in this tower over here? I think there was, but I don't know... where. Ah, here's one. That's substantially louder. At least they're relatively close to teleporters. So we found one in the far right tower. This one... Alright, let's re-record this one then. So this is the tower on the furthest left. So there must be a tower over here. A bell in this tower in the center. Let's see if we can find that one. Ah, here's one. This is in the center tower. So that's in the middle here. There's a rune here. Awesome. Then we'll go to the one in the middle here. I believe was open. Ah, here we go. You can tell it's quieter. And one more on the far right. That one's a lot deeper. What is this, puzzles? Once more on that one? Certainly. So, looking at the map, which ones did you not get? Because we got one... We've got the left... From going from left to right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there one you need to redo? Ah, no worries. We get to listen to bells ringing in our ears. It's a creative puzzle. Hey, no worries. It's a creative puzzle. It's interesting, but I don't know. This is going to be the best time to get it, though, when I've done a full clear of the whole area. Big thank you and kudos to Biohazard, 1 for getting me into this game, and 2 for helping me out with the number of games that I've played in recent months. Come on, I want to get this lined up. Come on. Ta-da! Let me try it on the other one. Maybe I might get a better... I like the screenshot. Where is the... Alt. Print screen. It's also the 11th. No, not F11. I want... Is it F12? There we go. Screenshot. Just for fun, I guess. Let me see if I can figure this out. Bio is also trying to figure this out. Ow. Shouldn't be doing that. Where's the bell in this one? Was it down lower? Might have been a little bit lower. Okie dokie. Let me open up Discord then. Let's see. I don't know whether you'll be sending it, I hope you're sending it through Discord. Because that's the only thing I have open. See if there's anything... Yeah, no worries. Ooh, here's something fun. Someone is doing an interesting art project involving creating the pilots from FTL for pilots as an Into the Breach. That's actually kind of neat art. It's an interesting look for the NG, though. Kind of a... I mean, the Mantis and the Zoltan were pretty clear for Into the Breach, but Rockman was interesting. The Mantis and Into the Breach would be interesting, I guess. Oh, I probably shouldn't be discussing spoilers. Ah, sorry. Sorry, TSG. I didn't know if you were still in the chat. But still, Mantis and Into the Breach would be interesting. It would be interesting. Especially considering, you know, Beck. Would the Mantis be the good guy or the bad guy? There we go. Oh, you went all out there. Aren't you fancy? Okay, let's open up the original and bring it up on the full screen here. Alright, number 1 is going to be on the far right, looks like. Now I just need to be very careful not to die to spikes. So no long falls for me. Okay, there's number 1. Number 2 looks like it's on the far left, so we will head over there. I don't have the chat up right now, so if you're complaining about him doing it wrong, I apologize in advance. Okay, there's 2. Number 3 is... we'll go up from here. Right? No, it is this one. This is number 3. And then number 4 is up here. Which we can go from down here. I think this should be... ow, come on. Aha! The clock tower key! That works. So now we just have to survive the spikes and traps in this whole area. It's so close to doing that too, which is kind of sad. So we got both keys. Clock tower key. And that is the punishment shield. I forget what that one does. Well, let's go beat up an assassin, shall we? Enough being murdered by spinning maces, let's get murdered by spinning blades. Wahaha. Thank you so very much, Bio. That is an immense help. Got 2 blueprints there. Large explosion. And then punishment. Deals damage to all nearby enemies when you block an attack. And it deals crit damage when you parry. Yeah. That's a pretty decent one, I'd say. Pretty darn decent. So assassin fight. Okay. Only. Exactly. Let's go ahead and get this one unlocked. We might swap to that. Curse sword. If you're hit, you're dead. That's a fun way to put it. I guess we'll just put towards melee. And we will just sell the counter shield. Alrighty. Who's ready to watch me die? Horrible, horrible death. First assassin fight. This is gonna go either wonderfully well or really horrid. This might also be the last one we do today. Let's finish this! Hey, hey! And now we're going on to the castle. We're doomed. This is going to be interesting, because this is... The castle is not for the faint of heart. Still, assassin! Ice Rapier is awesome. Let's go ahead and just put more towards the melee. Alright. Who's ready to die? I'm ready to die. Do-do-do-do-do. So, here's the wacky mechanic for the castle. It is a giant, giant labyrinth. Is if I can't aim. But the mechanic here is these rooms. There's an elite in each of these special areas that if it hits you, you get infection. And if you get 10 infection, you die. Yeah, the wrench has been in it. I'm just gonna go this way. So, who's ready for an elite? Okay, no damage. That's one. You can do it with... You can continue if you just want to do 2 keys instead of 3 keys. Yep, still going, Schnitz. Welcome, welcome again. At a store. Phew. You can't tell, the stress levels have increased. Substantially. Okay. Don't want any of that. So, that elite, we're ignoring it. Okay, slasher, here we go. And we're dead. Oh, tense is, yeah. Very. Still, that was the first time we've gotten to the castle. I am counting that as a rousing success. Slashers. Ugh, I hate slashers. But we made it to the castle. We survived-ish in the castle. I am counting that as a success. I am going to go get some lunch, and I'm going to try to decompress with a more relaxing game of Into the Breach. Yes, that's relaxing. Oh, boy. I am extremely grateful for all of you that have stuck around for this, and I wish you all the best for the rest of your day. That is the end of the stream. I will see you all next week with, if not more Dead Cells, maybe something a little bit more relaxing. I still have to figure out what I'm going to have for lunch. Not sure what yet. And I need a plan for, scout meeting tonight. But I will see you all next week. Cheers!